Hello, 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 Facebook Live. Hi, this is Val, honey, and you're in Valtopia, and I'm an artist, I'm a visionary guide, and I live here in Venice Beach, California, and it's Friday, honey. So I'm here every week. I show up live on Facebook. I have an Instagram account. I have a web page, and I have clients and a Facebook group called Divine Brilliance for Visionary Leaders. And my whole presence is about inner illumination and finding your inner guidance and remembering who you are. So, hey Sarah, how are you? So I'm coming on today. I've had an interesting week. My 96-year-old grandmother passed away this week, and she was a phenomenal woman and is an amazing spirit. Hi, Jimena, welcome. And so I'm a little, I'm feeling a lot this week because I love her, and she had a great life, and, there you go. So I'm processing some feelings. I'm feeling really gentle and loving today, and I thought, I don't want to come on, and then I thought, who am I going to serve today? And that's always what brings me back to coming on. If any of you are ever fighting yourself about showing up and sharing yourselves with your gifts, you just always ask, who am I meant to connect with today? Because I know I'm going to feel a million times better after I connect with some of you. So I've got a 3-card spread here. If you're just tuning in, and if you just looked on my Valtopia Studios business page or my group, thank you, Jimena, or on my page, I have 3 paintings I've done here, and I want you to pick 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Okay? And I'm going to pull the cards for the 3 cards, so the 3 choices out of several decks, and we're going to come to the cosmic wisdom of the week. I've been doing this for a while, and I stopped for a little bit, and now I thought, well, this is a wonderful way to come back into this. Hi, Stevie, how are you? So let me share the live stream, and you can share the live stream too, and we'll tune into this energy, and we're going to see what's going on here. So let me just share this. Share it everywhere. And then we'll get into the read. I can't wait to see what is coming forth. I love doing these 3-card spreads because it's a phenomenal what resonates for everyone when they tune in and they say, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I was meant to hear or what I want to know. And you guys tell me how you're doing. Just sharing here. Cosmic read. And 3. Okay. I saw a lot of people picking 1 over on my page. Okay. And 2 more places I'm going to share, and then we'll get started. Stevie says, it could be a lot better, but your energy always brings me up. Yay, all right, girl. Yeah. I was going to play the bongos, but I cut my finger. I don't know if you could see that. And I went to go play, and I was like, ow. So, I don't know. I might have to brave through the pain or not play today. I could really do with sharing the energy that way, for sure. Okay, 1 more place, and then we will get going. I can't wait to see what's coming through for you. Jimena says, I think in the picture number 1 is number 3 right now. Oh, is it? Do I need to reverse them, Jimena? Oh, let me go look at my page. Thank you. Y'all keep me straight, please. Naughty. Well, I'll double check before we do it, okay? I haven't tuned into it yet, so it's for the group as we go live, right? And this is the kind of stuff you want to do when you're getting into creating new ways of sharing your presence and connecting in with the people you're meant to connect with, because I want it to be open and creative. Okay, let me make sure I didn't share to the wrong place. Okay, I'm sharing 1 more place, everybody. And then we get started, and I'll check that I didn't put it on the wrong order. Hello, Sandra. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. If you're just joining me, we're going to do a 3-card choose. So choose 1, 2, or 3, and then we'll see what your energy is telling us. And we'll tune into how to tune into it and bring it about. So, nope, this is right. This is in the picture. This is 1, 2, and 3. Okay? So if you're just tuning in, hi, honey, I'm Val. And no, it's not. I see it on my page. This is 3, this is 2, and this is 1. Anyway, in your head, pick 1, 2, or 3. First, before you pick your number, ground into the earth, tune into your relaxed awareness of your own body, kind of get a read on how you feel, okay? Tune into your heart, connect up above, and then bring that energy back down. And when you felt like you're centered, you're in your own presence and awareness, you kind of know where all your energy centers, how you're feeling. Take a big deep breath and pick 1, 2, or 3. Right away they're telling me 2. 2 for me, 2's for me, okay? So go ahead and pick 1, 2, or 3, and right now we're gonna do the read together as a community. This is so fun, I love this. Okay, so we're gonna start with the OT deck, okay? O-U-T-I, OT Art. Honey, go check her out. Her art is phenomenal. I just went to her studio here in LA the other day. She had an art show, and she did a deck of queens. And I'm gonna go over to her place. Ooh, I got all the cards at once. I'm gonna go over to her place and live stream and read cards from the new deck as soon as I can. So stay tuned for that. Just getting these cards that fell down. All right, so we've got the 1, 2, or 3 from the OT deck. We're gonna put these down and bring them all out and get a nice big read, honey. All right, so the first card, yes, yes, yes it is. And what are you guys picking? Let me see. Hey, OT, I was just pulling from your cards and talking about your queen deck that we love, and we're doing a 3-card choice here. So pick 1, 2, or 3, and feel free to share the live stream as a thank you. And I'd love for you to join my group, Divine Brilliance for Visionary Leaders, if you haven't already. Yes, I can't wait to visit you, OT. Join us, because I'm going to be doing more energy transmissions, more energy streams coming through art, through frequency. Frequency is my modality. And we are talking about our voice, we're talking about our energy, we're talking about our own awareness and empowerment, and how we can stand up in our brilliance and shine a light from within, to live life resonantly and vibrantly and beautifully. Hello, everybody. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. All right, so we've picked 3 cards from the OT deck. Now we're tuning into the Cosmic Tribe Tarot, which is my favorite deck that I use every week when you see me on my other live streams. And this deck is great because it really talks about the realms that I like to be in, which is way outer space, which is basically the farthest edges of your own awareness of your spirit. And you want to push that out further and further, because you're there already. It's just about remembering how you are with it. So let's tune into you guys. And before you pick your number, just ground and center, tune in. We're going to do the Cosmic Tribe Tarot for the next 3, for the 3. And we're going to combine all the decks together and get a nice read. So we got number 1. Yes, I love it, I love it, I love it. I can't wait to read these to you, tell you what it is. This is so fun. Okay, and by the way, these paintings are for sale. Good, we got the next 2 cards, so you can always ask me about the paintings. Yes, I love it, I love it. I love it. Okay, the last deck of cards we're going to use for this week's read is the Gaia deck. And the Gaia deck is really great because it will tell you the same card. Like the first time I bought the deck, and the first few weeks I was using it, the same card like 8 times in a row or something. It's very pointed. Oops, I've got a card in here that I didn't realize was in the deck. All right. All right, everybody tune in again. 1, 2, or 3. And all these cards are going to be read together in clumps, so to speak, as 1, 2, or 3. All right, so I've got 1 here. Ooh, yes. 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 I love it. Okay. Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready for their read? Who's ready? Who's ready? All right. Everybody take a drink of water because I'm sending a lot of energy to everybody right now. All right, so for this week's energy read, and if you're just tuning in, hello, I'm Val Cripps, and I'm an artist. I'm a visionary artist and energy guide, and my modality is frequency. I love to make sounds, I love to make music, I sing, I chant, I play the bongos, I ham it up, I do whatever comes through me to help us all feel relaxed and open and expand into all of our power centers of love and light, because we're each of us amazing. All right, so the first choice, if you pick number 1, and feel free to share the live stream to connect us into more love and connection. So for those of you who pick number 1, who's ready? Who's ready? If you pick card number 1 from the OT deck, see the bigger picture. See the bigger picture. See the bigger picture. And the way we see the bigger picture is often the hardest thing to do sometimes when we're busy and pushing ourselves beyond our comfort zone. And we've added new things into our life, like a class or a new job, or and we don't have extra time. But the truth is, you gotta take a step back and see the bigger picture to get a sense of where you're going, where you've been, and where you really feel about it right now. And so I love it that this card comes up in every reading. You know that I'm a star seed. We're all star seeds. And I'm talking to you, my star seeds, my fairies, my unicorns, my illuminated creatives and visionaries. We are stars. And we are from stars. And it is by tuning into and seeing the bigger picture of your cosmic presence that will embolden you and uplift you and return you to your deepest life force that will overcome any limitations that might be stopping you from really thriving and revitalizing and nourishing yourselves and expressing yourselves as the beautiful light that you are. So see the bigger picture, see your cosmic presence. I feel someone's throat chakra just bubbling up as I speak about this. I want you to know that you are worthy of your star beingness. You are. And whether you're a musician, an artist, a spiritual guide, a teacher, a light worker, a therapist, a social worker, an accountant, whatever it is you're doing to assist others, but especially if you're giving on a large scale and creating at a visionary level where people don't quite understand what you're doing, but you know you're bringing forward the magic. Honey, you are. And you got to stay in your enchantment. This is the enchanted forest, the mystery, the magic, the excitement. And for those of us that are lit up and following beyond the normal and transcending into our dreams and passions and spirit, and bringing all of that down and grounding those beautiful star ideas and presence into this new earth that we're creating of our heart, we spend a lot of energy, we give a lot of energy, and we need to honor the energy that's coming through us and keep the magic. You got to keep the magic and keep a little bit of mystery and keep the energy, whatever it is that takes you to keep you in your magic, to stay visionary. Just don't fall into the trap of comfy, normal, do what everybody else says, because that's not what you're being called to. Oh, I hope my phone doesn't die. Okay, so that was number 1. What do you guys think? Do you relate to that? Hi, Shanna. And someone's throat chakra is definitely moving with that energy. So we'll do a little energy transmission after we go through these. So that was card number 1. How does that resonate for the ones? You're the visionary. You got to see the bigger picture. You're my star seeds. You got to stay in the magic and trust the magic and honor the magic and stoke the magic and love the magic, right? Okay. Who picked number 2? Who's ready for number 2, card choice number 2? Hey, Heather, how are you? Let me read some of these. Hey, Sandra, Shanna, Jean Marie, Hope, Cassie, Sonia, Sarah Boo, Maya, Agot, Johan, Magnus, Stevie, Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So good to see you. Jade says, speaking of energy, your energy is strong. I got the chills when I came across this, just popping in. Welcome, Jade. Yes, I'm a channel. I'm a cosmic channel. Oops, for those of you that are new, on the most simple level, I'm an artist and a mom to 2 little boys. I just got my own apartment and studio apartment here in Marina Del Rey, and I've been building my own company called Valtopia for over 2 years. I've had many clients who I do energy work and reading. And so for 2 years, I've been doing these readings where I read groups, and we are in the middle of opening up a 3-card spread where you chose 1, 2, or 3, and we've done 1. So if you missed the beginning, go back and watch the beginning. Okay, so we're gonna do number 2. Hey Lupe, how you doing? Okay, if you pick number 2, honey, the OT card is the art of boundaries. The art of boundaries. I picked card number 2, and this lesson is real right now. The art of boundaries. The sound is going in and out. Is that the same for everyone? I'll try to stay closer too. All right, so I always say the art of boundaries isn't necessarily about putting up protection around yourself and cutting people off. It's about from within all the way out, filling out the edges of your energy boundary so beautifully, so resonantly, so grounded, so centered, so lovingly that the edge is clear and lovingly clear. And you've set that clarity by being and resonating from within all the way out. And others respect and love that boundary because it's very clear and strong and loving and light. Let me know how that resonates for you. So the art of boundaries. Heather says it's good over here, good here. Okay. All right, so the art of boundaries, the card we got from the Cosmic Tribe Tarot is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. And welcome to those of you just joining. We were going through the Cosmic Report, and if you missed the beginning, you can go back and watch. We're on the 2nd card, and we've just pulled the Art of Boundaries. And I love it, I love it, I love it. The Ace of Swords is about thinking for yourself, honey. Now we're just talking about boundaries and expanding into all of yourself and thinking for yourself. And the art of boundaries is about knowing what you want and what you want to choose and how you feel. And a lot of times when clients first come to me, no matter how successful and amazing you are, we're all being constantly pushing the edges of our boundaries and what we feel worthy of, and what's comfortable for us, and thinking for ourselves on a new and newer levels. So sometimes we get stuck and we seek support, and I'm here for you to kick your ass out of confusion. No, I do I work tough and deep and gentle and loving, funny. I tune into you individually. And so the method that I work is going to be what you bring in. Someone's heart chakra is opening. I feel it feels beautiful. Jade says, I've been struggling with a lot, and this reading is totally spot on, which explains why I felt a connection when I saw your post. Yay, Jade! My whole back of my neck just lit up. Good tuning into your intuition. Now, there's 2 more cards that came with this, you guys, for the card number 2. The Art of Boundaries, think for yourself, and then we get peace and eternal love, okay? So sometimes the process of filling out your your edges and learning your own boundaries can be painful because there are programs in your mind, there are experiences that have taught you a certain way. You know, we have to, even if we've learned a lot of this stuff and meditate and run retreats, and our power yoga teachers and therapists and amazing helpers, we have our own blind spots and our own subconscious dark inner places that got created at some point and that need to be loved and honored, seen, and then shifted into where you want to be now, because it's a choice. It's a choice we get to do. So eternal love, happiness, harmony, fulfillment, and peace is going to come through this art of boundaries and thinking for yourself and whatever process it is that takes you to get to that place. Jane says, been struggling a lot and feel lost with things and your heart hurts. Oh, sorry, sweetie. It's a lesson that you're moving through. Jimena says, oh my God, I love those, got the goosebumps. Yes, Thank you, Andrea. We are having a good day. All right, so who resonates with number 2? I certainly do. Someone's throat chakra's rising up. Maybe that's Jean-Marie. So who's ready for number 3? If you're just joining, I'm Val Crepes, and you are in Valtopia, honey, and we are doing the weekly cosmic read where we pick 1, 2, or 3, and we pull a bunch of cards for each chunk, and it's always on point. I don't know how, I do know how it works. I'm a channel. I let it come through. Just tune in to the frequencies and allow the message to come through. It's so great, and we're so lucky, right? Sonia says, on point, and Joanne says, me. All right, we're ready for 3. I'm going to light some sage for this energy I feel in the throat chakra. And for those of you starting to feel the energy shift, I just want you to ground and allow your higher selves to guide your body and energy centers and everything to allow the energy to shift. You will. Jade says, 1 spoke to me instantly, but 1 or 3 are what I did. Definitely making me cry. And Carrie says, I feel your beautiful energy. Abdulaziz says, drink some water. Yes, I agree. Everyone drink some water. Okay, if you picked card number 3, let's go, card number 3. If you pick card number 3, it's time to attend to your shadow. Attend to your shadow. Now, I used to get this card a lot when I first got this deck. Jade, I use sage, I use white sage, I use Palo Santo. I have some cedar here. I burn incense. I burn a lot of stuff all the time. Attend your shadow. I didn't understand quite what it meant because I wasn't anywhere near ready to open my heart up to pains and emotions and feelings I felt deep within and never understood and was carrying with me for years. We all do this, and I'm sure there's still more to dig up. You know what I'm saying? So attending to your shadow is when you allow yourself some personal time on any level to feel what you already feel inside of you. And you may not be able to feel it because you've put a wall around your heart to protect yourself. You've got your mind on lockdown. Nah, that's not for me. I can't do that. And even if you have done workshops and have journaled and have opened up and moved forward, there's still parts of you inside that are inaccessible. So right now, if you pick number 3, you're being called to open yourself up to finding the shadow within and loving and honoring those parts of you that want some light, want some love. And with that, you got the Lover's card, right? The Lover's card, which is about loving yourself. And also, I was being told, like, there's some sensual work that needs to be done to release some of these emotions. And there are certain emotions that can only be released sometimes through sensuality. And that doesn't mean you have to have anybody with you to experience that, okay? I'll leave it at that. And the last card for card choice number 3 is liberation. Breaking free from a negative attachment. Jade says, my energy is so strong. I hope it feels good, Jade. I'm trusting that you're feeling the cosmic love energy. Jean-Marie says, love white sage, sweet grass couplers, with me hurt. Oh, that's Jean-Marie feels hurt. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to follow these texts. So liberation. Liberation. You got to attend to your shadow. Love yourself. Get some sensual energy going. Take some time for yourself. And you're heading into your own liberation that you create for yourself. What did you guys think? Was it awesome? I see spot on. I see so true. So let's pull a card for everyone, a question card. And then I have a little bit of time. I could probably do, I feel someone with this throat chakra. I'm going to pull this question card. And then I'm going to talk about what's coming up for me as Valtopia for you, so that those of you watching this will be able to choose how you can work with me. The 3 set hits you hard. Okay. And you know, these paintings, are for sale. Each one is $88, and I will package it up and put a coloring book in there for you. These are $8.88 on Amazon. They're beautiful. I'll pop one of those signed in for you. It takes a couple days in the mail. It's about $6 postage and handling for certified mail. And Andrea just got one of these and said that the energy, when she got it in her home, her third eye started opening, her headache shifted, and she just got it like 2 days ago. So I'm waiting to hear more how the energy will come through when it's in her bedroom. She said she's going to put it in her bedroom. So I would take advantage of these. I don't know how long that's going to be, the offer like that. Or if you would like to invest in a bigger piece, I have a lot of beautiful work right now. That's like a 16 by 20. Okay, so let me pull the question for you. Jade says, amazing, great reading. I needed this. Been having a hard emotional time. Oh, Jade. Yeah, there's been a lot of energetic releases coming up. I felt some pretty intense energy today, for sure. Joanne says, awesome, beautiful soul. Thank you. Thank you, Jade. Thank you. Jade says, go back and watch it. Yes, watch from the beginning if you're just tuning in, because it's a whole read, and everyone can pick 1, 2, or 3 and see where they fall in. All right, so here's the final question for the group. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where'd it go? Oh, I love this. Why can I trust my environment? Why can I trust my environment? And how do I feel when I trust my environment? So I encourage each of you to ask yourselves that question. Why do I trust my environment? And how do I feel when I do? And create that feeling of knowing that you do trust, and then delete all the energy that you feel you don't trust, as in the energy around yourself. You can't control anybody but yourself, but you can most certainly tune into yourself, see what you feel where, and we can either work together to teach you to clear yourself and release things that you hold on to that hold you back, or you can learn to do it yourself and feel empowered no matter where you go, no matter how empathic you are, if you feel everybody's energy, or if you're psychic and receiving messages and not quite sure to manage them, or you're wanting to open that more up into the work that you're already doing. I want you to tune in, because I'm here to serve as an ascension mentor. I've gone through quite the up-leveling process. I've activated my DNA to a really high level, and I'm learning to activate DNA, and really all that means is really tuning into your deepest inner beingness and knowing where you are in this experience and everywhere, and how you're going to choose to create yourself and what's coming with you. And so if you're empathic, if you're sensitive, if you're highly aware, if you're creative, if you're visionary, if you feel star energy and connection, cosmic energy, divine energy, and you're not quite sure how to bring it all together into integrated wholeness of you, and feeling completely illuminated from within and resonant all the way out, that's my specialty. If you're feeling doubt, if you're wondering, you felt pretty good, and now you've gotten this point where you're like, I'm here again. I'm back at that wall. I can't believe I'm here again. Why am I questioning this? Or I'm not good enough? Or how can I charge that much? Or how am I going to do this? Or what should I pick? Or how do I feel? How do I really feel? Or, ooh, that's sad and I don't even want to go there. Or I'm so angry, I am holding on to that anger and I can't let it go. Come on, let's tuck into it. Let's shift. Let's shift into what you're dreaming of, what you've been knowing, the stuff that's making your throat tight that you won't admit to yourself, that you won't admit to your people, that you won't, the deepest admission is to yourself, right? Sandra says, thank you for sharing your gifts. Jean is a spirit whisperer. Cassie says she trusts in her own timing. Thank you. Yes. Yes, and Agot did shadow work and found her twin. Yes. Phyllis says it's hard to get time for yourself. I understand, Phyllis. I do. And when I first started taking time for myself, Phyllis, I did not have the time. There was no reason I should have been going to the beach and meditating and running and painting and deciding to publish a coloring book. There was no practical reason for me to do that, but I did it. I did it anyway! And look at me now! 2 years later, I'm in my own art studio. I did have to make disruptive changes to my family that don't you know, nobody wants to do. But when you start to really realize how you feel and who you are and what's deep inside of you that you knew all along that you wouldn't admit, and when you get over the fears that sort of put you in that in the first place and let you stay there and diligently, fearlessly, or fearfully work through them, you come to a new place. And this is my new place, where my days are spent partly at the beach because I honor that time as a priestess, as an energy guide, as a person who's deeply involved in your growth and your deep traumas that you're releasing with me, and your inner child, inner beingness that's sensitive and deep and powerful. I take care of myself in order to be present with you. And so I spend part of my day on the beach getting in tune with the cosmos, and that's where these energy readings, paintings, guidance comes from. And then I have sessions with those of you on clients. I have live streams I do in my group, Divine Brilliance for Visionary Leaders. And I'm developing an offering that's coming. And I already have a beautiful 3-month experience where you can get a portrait with me. It's a digital portrait that we print and then paint. I'm about to release that this week, and this portrait is amazing. And the amazing spiritual shaman who commissioned the painting that has evolved so much. I cannot wait for her to share her profound experience she's been having. And both of us have been on this journey together, and it's coming to a close, and I'm going to be taking on a new client when it comes out. So if you're ready for some deep level shift and investing your time and energy and money and beingness into going into a whole nother level of your visionary brilliance, Divine Light Portrait, 3 months. I'm bringing in other healers to round out the experience so that it's super powerful, a lot of foundation there for you to really allow those hard inner things that you can't see that keep coming up and that come up and make you feel doubt and worry and lack of clarity and sabotage and distraction. It's not time for that. Okay? So tell me what you think of that, if that's clear, if you have any questions. Agat just says, I just start with 2 colors and paint and paint. Oh, how fun. And Jean-Marie says, that's your heart. Good. Good. All right, so you know what? I want to read cards for maybe 15 minutes, and then I'm going to go get my kids because I promised I'd get them early. So someone who feels like they would like to book a session with me, put your name in the comments, and I will tune into you. Someone who's ready to dig a little deeper and find out what's coming through. I feel someone's throat chakra for sure. It's bubbling up here and right in here. I'm ready to serve. And I'm particularly interested in people who do have this throat issue because I've been moving through it. And those of you who watch me, many of you have this experience. Jade would. Wonderful, Jade. Well, of course, I called you in today, didn't I? Okay. Now, let me see. Are you over? I don't know if I can see. I was going to invite you on live, but I don't think I can. So let's just do it like this. Okay, Jade. I'm looking forward to tuning into you. Let me light a little bit of sage to clear. I think that's you, though. And we're going to ground the energy. All right, Jade. When I tune into you, ooh, I got lion right away when I tune into you, Jade. I see this lion lying in like on a hot stone, like, you know how they put their paw and they're like, rawr. Like you're sort of lying in the sun and you have all this power and energy, but you're kind of like recuperating an afternoon nap. Does that make sense? Does that resonate? Okay. What are the comments going on here? And John Marie would too. Okay, I'm looking forward to serving you too. And Shauna, perhaps. Okay, that's perfect. 3 of you probably can do that. Okay, Jade. So when I tune into you, so a lot of times when I first tune into you, I'll see your spirit animal or your soul presence, the one that's putting on the biggest, like, hey, boo, I ain't seen you in eons, right? And then we get in a little bit deeper into maybe what were some of the feelings, more doubt or something. So let me tune in a little bit more to you, Jade, with the card. Janine says you have thyroid disease. Okay, well, I do feel the throat coming in. So Jade, now that we know you're a hot lion laying in the sun, meow, I'm moving that throat chakra energy around. Grounding the energy. There we go. Oh, we got a slew of cards here, Jade. Oh, it's interesting that I see a cage and you don't like, you're in this sort of really nice zoo, but you don't like it. Does that resonate? Oh, you have a picture you'd like to show me. Okay, please do, because thank you, Akko. I would love that because I do tend to tune into like what people are wearing, or I was doing a live stream with Becky Schoonover the other day, and as soon as I tuned into her, I saw this baby blue, and she had just picked up a baby blue pen and wrote blue. So I'm getting in tune with you in the moment. So if that's what you're going to tell me, that's interesting. Okay, Jade, I have a great spread. Jade says yes. Good. Okay, Jade, the first cup coming up for you, the first card, is the 10 of Cups, which is the fulfillment card. And that is the energy that's calling you, the fulfillment card. So your soul energy is like, ooh, I'm looking for fulfillment. And we have the Knight of Swords. Don't mind my nudie cards. They're a little bit of fun here. This is the Cosmic Tribe Tarot, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is what we call, I believe, the High Flyer. Let me make sure. Oh no, the Knight of Swords is the keeper of the ancient faith. And the keeper of the ancient faith is, what kind of traditions are you tuned into? What kind of practices are you following? Spiritual practices, and what are you bringing forth, and what are you creating forwards? Okay? And so, and along with those cards, you have the Hierophant card, which the Hierophant card is about, you see there's all these eyes and some wisdom coming through there, right? So the Hierophant, let me read from that one a little bit. Let him reveal the sacred within your own heart. Now, Jade, I'm feeling a lot of energy moving in my throat. And look at the ways you integrate your sacred vision. So you have 2 cards speaking to you about your spiritual practice, your spiritual vision. Yeah, you say you don't have a religion. Yeah, it's not necessarily about a religion, Jade. It's about the ancient practices and spiritual sacred vision that we choose to incorporate into our daily life. And Jade, I was just talking to myself about this morning. The deeper and more ritual that we have, practice, and it becomes just like this natural flow, the deeper we stay in tune and aligned into our light cosmic channel and our presence and knowing. And then the further we stray from that, which sometimes we need to break and go find and then come back in. So it feels like your energy is calling you to think about your spiritual practice. What are you learning, and what are you teaching, and how are you coming more and more into yourself via these rituals, with these practices, with these thoughts? And along with those cards, you've got 2 more. You've got the 3 of Swords, which is about sorrow. And so let me tune into you a little bit more. So I feel like you have a lockdown on tuning into what's in your heart. I feel a lot of tight energy right here, as well as right here. So we're kind of stuck up in this area. And I could tell you, if we did a session together, we would shift that energy and your heart would open, and then we would start to tune into your root, in your womb. but there's a lockdown happening right here because there's some grief that needs to be felt. And there's also the Five of Discs, which is about worry. So Jade, how does this resonate for you? Hello, Rosalita. Very accurate. Okay, Jade. Well, from the energy that I can feel, I would love for you to book in for a session. I don't know, I can share my link afterwards for everyone that is looking forward to joining us, joining me, sorry. We have different ways to work with me. I am working together with Sarah Labra, she's beautiful inner child healing, but I also have my own sessions. And Jade, I'd love to tune in and open up this energy. I also feel some third eye and crown movement that would open up, and then we would begin to feel that sorrow and address the worries that are coming forward for you, some of the past life energy coming through. All right, let's see. So the questions you got to round out your read is, why am I celebrated? How do I feel when I have extra money? Hello, baby. That's a great indicator of what's going to happen when you release some of this worry and sorrow. Why am I successful? Why am I successful, Jade? On the other side of this releasing, it's a good schnizzle, baby. I'm telling you, I can feel it. And that is the lion that's in a zoo that she doesn't like. There is no zoo. You can get out of that cage and you can roar again, baby. Give me a call. So, Jade, it was lovely to connect with you. Thank you. Send me a message or I'll post my link afterwards. So the next person was Jean-Marie. Are you still here? Jean-Marie? I have about 5 minutes. Hi, Jess. Thank you, Jade. Let me know how that resonates for you. You said it was good. And is Jean-Marie still here? Hi, Tara. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. If you missed the beginning, you got to go back and watch the replay. I did a read on these 3 paintings. Pick 1, 2, or 3. There she is. Okay. And we're just going to do, we're going to read Jean-Marie and possibly, I think it was Ago. I was giving readings to people who felt like they are ready to book in for a session because I'm here to serve. And I'm ready to go deep with some of you and support you in your strengthening and your growth and remembering who you are, because, honey, I can see you. Hey, sister. Hey, Tara. Okay, Jean. Thank you, Jade. I'm looking forward to it. And pick 1, 2, or 3. If you're watching the replay, you can, if you're going to watch the replay, you can go back and see what the read of the week is. I'm going to be doing this, I think I'm going to start doing this every week. This is fun. All right, Jean-Marie, let me tune into you. Let me light some stage in between. This is fun. Friday fun day, baby. All right. Jean-Marie and Jade will get that energy. I'm passing, I'm releasing attachment, disconnecting. Okay, Jean-Marie. Do I say it like that or do I say Jean-Marie? Jean-Marie. I'm seeing marigolds is the word that wants to come forward. Marigolds. And I'm seeing white center, like flower, and blue. Ooh, I feel throat energy rising up when I speak of this. Patriot, marigold. It feels like it's like you're like, see, I'm getting into territory that's new for me, okay? It feels like grandfather energy coming through. I see a hat. I see from another era. I just feel some energy coming through, but it's hard for me to explain. I feel a lot of tightness right here. Let me know if that resonates for you. And when I tune in, I feel the energy shifting in your throat right now. And it's about to clear. Well done. We just cleared whatever that was, whatever that story. that might have been keeping you from speaking a truth to yourself. And the card that's coming forward, I love it. Your grandfather was army, and yes, okay. Yeah, Patriot, Marigold, I wonder what that is. The Queen of Discs, Jean-Marie. So you only got one, like the other lady got all these cards. You got one card. And the one card that's coming forward for you, and I might pull another one to just round out the reading, is the Queen of Discs. And the Queen of Discs is about mother energy and sustenance. And how do you create and provide sustenance? And how are you feeling about that? So let me see if I can see what the Gaia deck has to say for you about, ooh, I see some angel imagery coming in. So I'm assuming that there's some angelic support, you know, cosmic support. Ooh, and I hear a boo in my ear. So you have a team that's like around you, supporting you. And if you're anything like me, I'm claircognizant, and it just means I know stuff. So when people kept talking about angels and guides, I remember thinking, I'm not talking to anybody, but I do know stuff. So don't discount the way you understand your own awareness and how it comes through for you. Because I think that's where a lot of people doubt their own capacity to interpret and guide themselves, because they've been taught, oh, that's nothing, or, you know, they think it's supposed to be a certain way. And the truth is, like, it's very subtle. These feelings I feel for you guys, sometimes it's really strong, like right now when I feel strong. Sometimes it's just like so subtle. And it took me a while to go, oh, I've been totally ignoring those feelings for most of my life, right? And to feel, okay, good, John. I feel, Jean-Marie, I feel my heart chakra. I feel some shifting happening here. And I love it. The cards that came through for you are the Gaia card, the wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual understanding, and rising above, clarity, freedom, and solution. So I feel your heart chakra shifting. So I definitely feel you responding to the energy work that Priestess Valtopia is doing right now. And obviously, whatever I tune into, one of the things that I learned, I spent a weekend with my girl Sarah, and she's wonderful at tuning in and receiving, you know, what's coming through for you when you're a kid. And I was doing it with her, and I was seeing her memories. So I feel like sometimes the visuals that I used to just get overwhelmed and think, I'm seeing so much, I don't know what it is. I'm learning to just say what I see and realizing it's people's memories, whether they're past life memories or this world memory, and they're coming up to be loved and seen and heard and witnessed and released. And when we do that, we feel the heart chakra shifting, we feel the throat chakra shifting, and then we start to feel like the thing that kept making us feel doubt or fear shifts, and we begin to do things differently that we hadn't done before. And then of course we include all the mindset work and the DNA work and the regeneration, and it comes together in an amazing way with the painting. So Jean-Marie, let me know how that resonates, and I'll pull a question card for you. Arun says, yesterday night while sleeping, a family member in my house experienced some soul coming and lying down next to her. Could you see who it was and how we can get rid of the experience? Well, no, I won't be able to do that right now, but you guys can tune in, or I can tune in a session maybe or something, but just know that when you set the intention, you can burn some sage and you can tune in to love. We're all able to love all the energy, and the fear that it's striking up. Look at what's coming up for you as a family. What's happening with the energy that came through with that soul? What are you needing to look at? And witness the soul and witness your own experience with the soul, and bring down love and light into the situation. Burn the sage, only loving presence in our home. And whatever's coming up for release, we honor. Thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, I forgive you. Hoponoponopo. Okay, Jean-Marie, how did that resonate for you? Oh, she says, yeah, oh, I was missing the rest of the comments. Yes, right. Card, please. And Shanna is still here if you have time. You know what, guys? It's 10 to 3. I'm going to go get my kids. But listen, thank you so much for joining me. And I have sessions available. I'm going to put the calendar link I would love for you to book in. It's almost the end of the month, so talk me into a deal. Just book in. And for those of you that watch this and know that you're my next Divine Light portrait, I know you watch me, and I know you don't interact with my shows, and I know then you come to me and you say, I'm ready now. I'm ready for you. I'm just a couple weeks away. So please look at my calendar and get ready to shift your life into a 3-month, huge, transcendental, transformational experience. Now, we're almost ready for 2018, so now would be the time to get started, for sure. I can't wait to ring in the new year with you that way. Jade says, I'm still here. I want to say thank you. You're welcome, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you, Jade, and any others of you that would like a one-on-one session or join me in Divine Brilliance for Visionary Leaders. Join me on Instagram at Valtopia. Like my page, share it. I'm giving love all the time. So booking an hour with me is $333, and I'm currently doing a little follow-up with that session. So, and I would love for you guys to also look into these paintings if that's something that resonates. These are $88. But the hour session is a big moment of change because we're going to go through all this. I can feel your energy right here. It's energy from childhood, it's energy from past life, it's energy from experiences, from the collective consciousness. It's so many things that we can shift and come into a new place and really expand you on more levels than you're even aware of right now. So I have lots of testimonials and wonderful tribe of clients, and I'm looking forward to serving each of you that choose to come and be a Valtopian with me, baby. So listen, my kids are gone this weekend, not tomorrow, on Sunday. I might come on live Sunday, and I'm definitely on next week. Tuesdays, Sarah and I have been coming on together for inner illumination readings. We have the illumination Zoom room, which we need to do this week. And there's just a lot going on. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. It's been a beautiful live stream. Please watch the beginning if you haven't. Pick 1, 2, or 3. Mwah. See you soon. Bye.